Hello children, this is our science class, term 3, class 5. Good morning children, welcome you all. Today we are going to learn unit 2, animals. Our planet Earth has countless number of organisms including plants and animals. Among them, animals are the most advanced organisms. Animals are a gift of nature to human beings. They are very closely associated with us in our daily life and contribute a lot to us. Man is exploiting nature nowadays more than ever before. Reproduction in animals. Reproduction is the biological process by which an organism gives rise to a new organism. This process is seen in all living organisms, both plants and animals. Reproduction is essential for the continuation of similar kinds of species generation after generation. In animals, two types of reproduction. They are asexual and sexual. Asexual offspring are produced by a single parent, no sperm and egg needed. Sexual involves the fusion of two cells, one from a male and the other from a female. Sexual reproduction is a natural way of reproduction in humans, animals, and also in most of the plants. This type of reproduction is more complex and lengthy as compared to asexual reproduction. Different and unique offspring are produced by sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction consists of the following stages. First one, pre-fertilization. Second one, fertilization. Third one, post-fertilization. Pre-fertilization. This is the first stage of sexual reproduction. In this stage, gamete formation and transfer of gametes takes place. In animals, males and females have different reproductive organs. The male reproductive organ is called testis and the female reproductive organ is called ovary. The testis produce the male gametes known as sperms and the ovaries produce the female gametes known as ova or eggs. The male gametes reach the female gamete during this stage. Fertilization. When the male gamete reaches the female gametes, they begin to fuse together. The fusion of gametes is known as fertilization. During fertilization, the nuclei of sperm and the egg form a single nucleus together, resulting in the formation of the fertilized egg known as zygote. Fertilization in animals takes place in two ways. They are internal fertilization and external fertilization. External fertilization takes place outside the animal's body. It usually takes place in aquatic environments where both eggs and sperm are released into the water. Fertilization in frogs and fish takes place by this method. When the fertilization takes place inside the animal's body, it is called internal fertilization. Internal fertilization takes place in animals like cat, dog, cow, etc. Next, embryo formation. The zygote further divides repeatedly into group of cells. These cells develop into different tissues and organs, constituting a full body. This structure is known as embryo. The embryo continues to develop in the uterus and it is developed into body parts such as head, face, hands, legs, etc. Based on whether the embryo develops outside or inside the body, animals are classified into oviparous and viviparous respectively. Oviparous animals. Animals in which embryo develops outside the body are called oviparous animals. They produce their offspring by laying eggs. In the case of birds, new ones are produced from the eggs. The eggshell protects the embryo from outer environment and the embryo receives its nutrients from the egg yolk. In these animals, the newborn one will have different developmental stages. For example, butterfly. In butterfly, there are different developmental stages like egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Each stage is different. The process in which a butterfly becomes an adult is called metamorphosis. The life cycle process can take a month to a year. First stage. In the first stage, a butterfly lays eggs on a leaf. These eggs are very small and round. About 5 days after the eggs are laid, a tiny worm like creature will hatch from the egg. Stage 2. Caterpillar larva. The second stage is the caterpillar. It is also called larva. It looks like a worm. The caterpillar starts to eat leaves and flowers once it has hatched. It grows very fast because it eats a lot. As it grows fast, it sheds its old skin and gets new skin. A caterpillar shedding its outgrown skin is called molting. Stage 3. Chrysalis or pupa. The third stage is the pupa. It is mostly brown or green. This is the resting stage as well as the changing stage. The caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Stage 4. In the fourth stage, the pupa opens and a butterfly comes out. A butterfly is sometimes called an imago. It is also called as adult. Butterflies are very colorful. When the butterfly first comes out, it is very tired and so it rests. Then the butterfly will lay eggs and the life cycle will start all over again. Okay, children, today we have seen reproduction in animals And then in this reproduction in animals, two types: sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction we have seen pre-fertilization, fertilization, post-fertilization we have seen. And then in embryo formation we have seen oviparous animals and viviparous animals. Okay children, in this class I have explained oviparous animals. I'll explain viviparous animals in the next class. Okay children, read this. We will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you children.